Good morning, everyone. Well, this is different, isn't it? I am so happy to be here with all of you. Let me see where I can see comments. Let's see. Good morning, Denise and Barbara. Barbara loves the Duck Hotel in Memphis. Oh, I've heard of that. My friend Ramona went there a long time ago and told me about it. Good morning, Richie. Good morning, J Cat Lady. Good morning, Alice. Good morning, Patricia. Oh, let's add Patricia. Prayers. Patricia. Hopefully, I can read my writing later for prayers. Good morning, Teresa. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that so much. Good morning, Carolina. Thank you all. Good morning, Dolly, the Wolf Girl Oracle. Good morning, Awesomeness and Judith. Oh, yay. Oh, that's up to thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that. Good morning, Brolick. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Callie Healer. Good morning, Rush. It seems so strange to not be saying good morning this way. Good morning, Sharon. Well, while we're good morning, Jules. I did some research yesterday because I just really love doing research. Good morning, Kat. On chakras. I'm still. Oh, it's so wonderful to see everyone coming in. I really appreciate it. Please smash the like for our wonderful Terry. Let's show her channel some love here this morning by doing all the YouTubey things. Oh, liquid sunshine in Oregon. Aha, it's still dark here up in the where I am in the Pacific Northwest. Um, Rosie's out on a walk with Paul, and they like to walk as the day brightens. And it's not raining, so yay. Rosie thinks she'll melt in the rain. She'll just sit right down and refuse to go any further. And now that she's an old lady, we allow it. Whatever she wants to do. Oh, it's so wonderful to see everyone. Judith in Hillsboro, Oregon. Oh, that's wonderful. I know it's not supposed to get quiet, but I don't know what to say. I'm used to doing the research that I started doing yesterday and the day before was see when I go to morning when I go outside, I start with the chakra that's below the root chakra, the one that's in the earth, because that anchors my spiritual body. It anchors my spiritual body to earth. Get those roots really deep. Good morning, Sally. Oh, I wonder, I did my feeds early today, Sal. How about you? We live in a flyway. So when birds are going through migration, we're fortunate enough to live in an area where they all come through. So I'm filling one of my bird feeders up daily. So we're having a lot of migratory birds coming through. And it's kind of funny because I watch the birds who are here all year, and they have little attitudes. They're like, "What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Why are you at my feeder?" It's kind of funny. Amanda, prayers for my mom, Virginia, who has been very sick this last week. Absolutely. Good morning, Warren. So happy to see you. Let's add Amanda's mom. Amanda's mom, Virginia. Virginia. Good prayers. for your moment. I'm feeling 12 today. Oh my goodness, Sal. Yeah, we used to have a lot of feeding stations and we've cut back. Good morning, Kim. Nice to see you. Good morning, J Cat Lady. Yeah, exactly, Teresa. The local birds are, this is our buffet. That's my perch, etc. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's how they are. And they look so like, who are you? But it's so nice to see the migratory birds come through because we have a lifetime list in our kitchen. So we've crossed off a number of them of ones that we see come to our gardens. I've been trying to woo cedar waxwings to our garden for 15 years at least. So someday they'll come visit. I hope so because they love the berries. You'll see. Every year we hope. Right. Let me share with you a little bit about the root chakra and its colors. So root chakra is really important right now to be grounded. And the color for that, of course, is red. Oh, yes. Can you pray for my daughter? Alania, she's being bullied. She's 15. Oh, my goodness. Yes, Kim. Kim's daughter. Let me see if I can spell that. A-L-I, Alania. What a beautiful name. Absolutely. Good morning, Diana. There she is. I'm glad you're here, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you slept well. I hope the air is clear. Maybe a little wind coming through. Fresh air. That would be welcomed. Oh, wonderful to see everyone saying hello to each other. Good morning, Kelly. Hey, everyone. I just wanted to let you all know that my infusion went awesome yesterday. Thank you so much for your prayers and intentions. Oh, that's wonderful news, Kelly. Yay. Kat says, we have a squirrel that looks like she had a litter. She's at the bird feeders every day, all day. Mom's work is never done. Good morning, CJ. Can you pray for my cats, Penny and Gracie, going through surgery today? Absolutely. CJ's cats. Penny and Gracie. Boy, both of them going through surgery. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Good morning. Oh, that's awesome. Good morning, Katie, Moonchild's World. Good morning. I'm so glad you're here. I'm happy to help out and free up some time for our beautiful Terry. She's doing so much in expanding her website, expanding her circle. She's teaching classes. She's doing all sorts of things at the yoga patch and online. Goodness sakes. And she's done this morning meditation for, I think, 5 years. Long time. Long time. Good morning, Butterfly Readings with Linda. It's so good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so I've got Penny and Gracie, Kim's daughter Alania, Amanda's mom Virginia, Patricia, Kelly B, I know is on the list this week, and Barbara Berkman, Barbara B, and Liz in awe. Is there anyone I'm forgetting? Wolf Girl says we have several crabapple trees in my hood and we get the cedar waxwings migrating through on their way back down south. Oh, you know, when I helped at that wildlife hospital, I'd feed the babies. I was in charge of the baby nursery for a time. And their little throats are iridescent. They're just wonderful to feed. And crows are funny to feed because crow babies, when you feed them, they talk the whole time. The whole time they're eating, they talk. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. Kelly will be making a brief update video with the good news. Oh, that's wonderful. Great test results. And she's feeling well. That's fantastic. Yay. I love crows too, Teresa. I love how sassy they are, and I like the way they walk. And I love that they remember people. I see them on my walks, and I always tell them that I will, if I see any food, I will send you the picture in my head of what it is and where it is. Oh, Katie Moonchild used to volunteer for a wildlife rehab. Whoop, whoop, the page jumped as well. Oh, I loved it. I was there for a few years and it was the best time of my life. I absolutely loved it. I was going from the zoo volunteering to the wildlife. And then I just started going to the wildlife like 3 days a week. It was so fun. It was hard work. I learned so much. And my favorites were the woodpeckers. Yes, the baby woodpeckers. I had one that used to ride around on my shoulder. Oh, that's so wonderful. I used to have the stellar jay every year that I was there. There'd be one stellar jay in the baby bird nursery that would just be so adorable. Because, you want them to be wild, so you'd take them out, but they're such terrible flirts. they read people so well that this one would usually charm me into a little extra food. Oh, Kelly Bach says, I can honestly say I notice the difference in how well I do between when I ask for prayers before and when I don't. I absolutely believe that. Yeah, cat talking with her mouth full. That's exactly right. Let me see if I can catch up here. Boy, I don't know how Terry does it. She makes it look so easy. Jules says we have stellar jays out here where I live. And they're amazing. Hey, nothing like voice recognition, too, right? They fool with Rosie and they laugh. I swear they make a laughing sound. And they'll make hawk sounds and laugh at me because I'll look up, go, oh, where's the hawk? And they, got you again, got you again. So it was, oh, good morning, Donald. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming. Yeah, the stellar jays are hilarious. Birds are funny. In general, they are funny. And I kind of get a kick out of when they go through their molting stages and they look a little kind of scruffy. They're cute. Katie says, stellar jays will empty your breed feeder in about 10 minutes, digging for all the sunflower seeds. That is so true. We ended up having to put it sounds terrible, but a shield, like a cage type shield around our feeder because the big birds weren't letting any of the little songbirds eat. And that seemed to address it. And then I do scatter feeds on the ground. And I make that homemade suet, and the woodpeckers absolutely love it. Oh boy, everybody loves suet. So I made a double batch. I want to say it was close to a week ago. And we have one feeder that holds 3 cakes at a time. And then I have the feeder outside this window. And it's so enjoyable to watch them come up. You can really see them up close. When, like at this window, you can see them up close and they're just beautiful. They're beautiful to watch. And I've recently on my walks and here I've been seeing squirrels getting their winter beds ready. So they're coming down to our honeysuckle plants that have been there. They're well established and so they're quite thick on the ground going up this arbor that my husband made, that Paul made. So they come down and strip the bark for their bedding and gather up leaves. And you see them walking around with things sticking out both sides of their mouth. And they go up to make their beds warmer. My daughter, Sharon says, my daughter loves to go to the Pelican Bird Rehab. Oh, they look happy to be there. Wow, that would be an interesting bird to rehabilitate. Oh my goodness, they're big. Can you imagine weighing those every day, Katie? Katie says, I got a dove block of seed. Oh, great. It takes months for all the birds to eat it. Oh, that's fantastic. All the seeds are held in a block with molasses. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I love that. Good morning, Tom. That was a very informative show that you had yesterday with Terry. I was so glad that it took place. It was very nice to meet you, so to speak. And thank you for sharing all that you had to say. I look forward to seeing you on Terry's channel again. And I have been liking your shorts. I've been making sure to also report them when I'm unable to comment on them. I've been reporting those to YouTube, just letting them know that, hey, I wasn't able to comment on this video and I wanted to. So hopefully that will help, because I know that's happening. Some people have told me that's happening on mine too. So I say, please report it so YouTube will fix it. So KD, I grew up in the National Park Service. Oh, I played with wildlife more than other kids. Oh, that's wonderful. That's really wonderful. I love that. That's fantastic. Man, time flies here when we're chatting. Holy cow, it's already 7:17. I hope this new time is agreeable for everyone. I look forward to doing this on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So let me tell you a little bit more about what I was researching about. Because I always feel better if I research a little bit. So I'll look up like the sounds, the notes, the foods, the purpose. Because I think that we have chakras. This is just my theory. I think we have chakras because we're spiritual beings having physical experience, and only a tiny bit of us fits in the physical body. And I think these chakras connect us to Creator through our larger body, our spirit body. So I think when we support these with wearing colors, eating foods, hearing sounds, we can use sounds to tune them. Like, I really like, oh, thank you, Sharon. I really like Hertz music. I'll listen to 417 Hertz when I want to clear negativity, and I'll look up certain sounds to listen to when I'm just painting, when I'm enjoying the day. Oh, Wolf Girl, my mom was a wildlife rehabilitator for 35 years. Oh, I grew up with blue jays, crows, blackbirds, sparrows, a random hurt duck, and lots of small fuzzy creatures. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, what a dream way to grow up. My dad always took me out into the woods, and he was able to feed chipmunks and deer from his hand. And I always wanted to, but I got so excited that I'd be around them, but my dad could actually touch them, and they'd crawl up into his lap. It was always amazing. It was wonderful. Oh, good morning, Fatima. Good morning, Marby. That's wonderful to see you all. So if there's ever like a connection that you're trying to make, like right now, I think a lot of us are coming into, let me go to the right page here. I think a lot of us are going into our hearts and high hearts. Green and pink is the supporting colors. 639 Hertz is a very good supportive, and 528 Hertz we can listen to when we want to balance that. And the foods encouraged are leafy greens, asparagus, peas, green apples, and berries. A lot of us are open to love and compassion and joy in our relationships. A lot of us are feeling inner peace and connections, because that heart is a bridge between ourself and the spiritual world. It gives us depth and strength, where our self-love and self-acceptance and profound empathy, compassion and forgiveness, I think that's becoming more of our makeup as we ascend through these times. And the throat chakra, that's when I kind of connect the throat with the ears so that I can speak my truth and also listen. So clairaudience can come in, so that I can listen with more of a fuller heart, when someone is speaking to me. And the throat chakra, of course, is blue. That we know. The element is sound. 741 hertz is complementary to that chakra. But 384 hertz and 192 hertz can help to clear that chakra and to fine tune it if that is needed. Blue and white foods are encouraged to support the throat chakra. It's just supportive, like blueberries and blackberries and elderberries and plums and grapes and milk and yogurt and rice and quinoa, herbal teas and soups. For this authentic expression and speaking one's truth, because the throat is the bridge between the heart and the mind. I really like tuning forks, Wolf Girl, but I need to get some more that are specific to as I was doing this research, I thought, oh boy, I think I need more tuning forks. I have angel ones and 528 and 428, but when they, I can go, you can, if you don't have tuning forks, you can go on like Insight Timer or YouTube and look up these particular hertz for each chakra, so that when you're wanting to help yourself or someone else, because I've been known to play this hertz music in the background when we have family gatherings, just to support everyone there and to encourage clear communication. KD says, I do not miss the long, cold winters of 18 feet of snow like it used to be. My husband Paul and I were talking about that because he has pictures of when he was a little boy. And the snow was humongous, almost to he grew up in Minnesota. And I think a number of you also are familiar with or grew up in Minnesota. And boy, the snow was deep when he was a kid. But the chakras that are coming, that we all have, and that we're all aware, all turning forks for pain, absolutely. Absolutely. As we are coming into our gifts, I think all of us have done that to some degree, but we're coming into more of our gifts. So for us to give ourselves support for that and our loved ones support for that in as many ways as we can, in the foods we eat, the sounds we hear, the colors that we're around, it can really make a difference. The third eye one was 852 hertz. And purple and blue foods for that particular chakra that perceives and has intuition and inner wisdom and spiritual awakening. And the one that kind of like, was I was reading on the crown chakra, because when I do my morning prayer, I go to the crown chakra and then I go above the crown chakra, that next one. I don't know, I think it's called the star. I call it the star chakra. And that brings spiritual connection and insight and self-awareness. 963 hertz supports that. And pure organic foods with times of fasting support that. And I haven't felt the need to fast at all. And Om for the crown chakra. Yes. I do too. Awesomeness. I was thinking that too. I was actually looking at charts yesterday, wondering, should I have one hanging behind me? If so, what should it look like? Because what I love about research is that you just start anywhere, and then it just takes you, as your curiosity grows, you gather more information, and it starts to form a picture. And I really like that. And your body responds to that information. It's almost as if it's thirsty for that kind of information, which I really appreciate. Let me see what everyone's saying. Fatima, sending prayers to the Philippines. They had a big earthquake. My middle brother is there. Oh, let's add that. Yes, to the Philippines. I wonder how Malaysia's doing. Let's see. the wonderful and amazing Diane G. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to today. She had a celebration video last night. Her birthday was recent and she was doing giveaways. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. So I wanted to give her a shout out so everyone can check her out at Diane G. She's wonderful. She's doing a lot of shows. She does some with Allie and the wonderful Diana and White Dragon and Allie. And then she's doing shows with Linda Day Gonzalez and Diana. And then she's also doing Soul Cloud shows on her own. So there's plenty of chances to see her. So hopefully you'll find some time. Absolutely, prayers for the Philippines. Yes. There's so many earth changes. I have noticed then that our prayers are working, all the prayers that we say. Good morning, Paul. Hello, Annie, and all trying to get done with work. And they give you more. Wow, for real. You have to love it. Can't stay long. He's a busy guy. I thought you were flying. I thought you were going on a trip. I guess you could be doing both. Absolutely. Judith says studying color therapy is fascinating. The workings of Darius Denshaw are particularly fascinating. Oh, that's wonderful to know. Huh, that's fantastic. You know, Richie, I think Diane G is in the Philippines, but I think I might be wrong about that. I wanted to say Malaysia, but that's not right. It's on the tip of my tongue, so to speak. Oh, Graceland. Thank you, Kelly. Follow the Graceland today. That's right, because we were talking about that on the wonderful, fantastic Dream Show last night. I love that show. Diane was okay last night for the event, weather events. She said she is in the Philippines. Thank you. You're leaving tonight. Oh, okay. Because I remember you saying, Paul, it's your first time flying at night, so that's going to be so exciting. I hear noise. It's garbage day today here. So that means all the dogs in the neighborhood will bark. And they pass these barks along the neighborhood. And I swear most of the dogs in our neighborhood are older. So their barks kind of sound like, ruff, ruff, ruff. I don't know what I'm barking at. Ruff, ruff, ruff. But do you? It's kind of funny. But we're all barking anyway, just in case. Oh, yes, absolutely. Sending good prayers. Is Miss Terry okay? Yes, Paul. Our beautiful Terry is just fine. She wants to free up a little bit of her time because she's working on, well, she's teaching things at the yoga pad. She's teaching entire courses and classes. And then she's also working on her website with the wonderful Sally. And she's got a lot cooking, that woman. She's got a lot going on. So she just needed her time a little bit freed up so she could pay attention to those things. So she is amazing. She was the first channel I found here on YouTube, and I just love her. And because I'm here every day, I would be happy to kind of hold down the fort a little bit on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays while she's doing those other things. Teresa says, I wonder if dogs think that garbage day is sing along with the neighbor dog day. I think it is. And it's so cute because a lot of the dogs in our neighborhood are older. So their barks are hilarious. Oh, Terry's your first channel too, Paul. Oh, I can so relate. Yes, Wolf Gold. Terry is a bright light, a diamond light in our world. She holds space so beautifully. I've watched her over the years. Oh, good, Sal, she's back. I've watched Terry over the years holding space for people that she's interviewed on her channel and had as guests, and how she holds space for us so beautifully and elegantly and well. And she is very all there's a level of acceptance that can only be had when one is wise. And I so admire that in Terry, so much so that I think she's influenced us to hold space for ourselves because she does it so well. Richie says, interesting thought about garbage day. I recently have been more focused on getting more in my garbage, getting rid of things that I don't need to hold on to. Good for you. Oh, Katie's having brunch with Sal. Oh, I'm a little bit jealous. Oh, have a wonderful time. I love doing that too, Richie, getting rid of things that I don't need. I like putting things out at the end of the driveway if they're like toys and stuff, and I'll have my grandkids go through it with me, and we decide together what is the baby toys, we call it. What's a baby toy and what's a big kid toy? And as they grow, some of the toys, it's time for another child to get to play with those toys. And it feels good to lighten the energy. I absolutely agree with that. Richie says, I think the physical action has made an impact on my emotional state. I completely 100% believe in that. I absolutely do. Oh, Allie's video is out on Life After Life, right? That's fantastic. Yay, everybody go see it. I can't wait to check that out. Good morning, Liz and good morning. We were just mentioning you a few moments ago. You are on the list for prayers. That is absolutely amazing news about Allie. Yay. We have to watch that today. Yeah. Oops, I missed out on it's different being on this side of the chat. But it's wonderful. I'm enjoying it very much. Please smash the like and do all the YouTube-y things. I'd really like for Terry to see that the number of likes matches the number of people watching so that she can feel our appreciation for her. She's just wonderful. Sally says, Annie, you're right about Terry and her teaching me more compassion and how to hold space. Yes, she does it so flawlessly and elegantly and gracefully. And it's very organic and natural. That there's a gentle grace in that, a real comfort. I've always looked forward to coming here, since I first started coming on YouTube. I'm so fortunate that I found her first, and that's where I got started here on this YouTube journey. Judith says, my grandfather was from the Philippines, though I never met him. My last name is a city next to a volcano. Oh, Albay is a volcano next to a city next to a volcano. Wow, that's exciting. Oh, yes. Jules says, can we please put Marina on the list? She's been pretty sick. Much appreciated. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sorry to hear that hasn't been feeling well. Liz says, thank you. I need them working on staying positive and trusting. We are not our bodies, but quantum field. Absolutely, Liz. Absolutely. Have a great day, Paul. Have a wonderful time. Oh, thank you. Have a wonderful trip. We'll be excited to hear about it. Teresa says, I bet a hug from Terry would feel like home. I bet you're absolutely right. I hope I get to meet her one day. I've sent her pictures of our guest room saying, if you're ever out in the Pacific Northwest, you can stay here. Sal, also, I had a new thought action last night. I thought to ask any beings in who would like to assist in the healing I was undertaking. Oh, I like that, winding one circle through acceptance. Richie says, Teresa Ford, a hug from Terry is like a hug from Mom when you were 10 years old. Oh, that sounds so beautiful. Sally says, after I did it, I wondered why I never thought of that before. I can relate to that feeling. I can relate to that. When I stopped hiding from gifts and just said, I will accept all my gifts, I felt a shift. And I wondered why it took me so long to think of that. I relate. Liz says, I just sent Terry an email about my gratitude of how she models non-judgment and compassion. That's wonderful. Yay. Oh, I love that. She is very loving. She was very loving. There's a soft gypsiness to her. I dreamed her about, what was it? I want to say like 4 or 5 days ago, and we were dancing in caftans in her room. And she spoke on it on the dream show last night, so I feel comfortable sharing it. But in my dream, I was in Terry's bedroom and we were wearing caftans and we were just dancing and dancing around with big movements. It was just wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. Wolf Girl, yes, compassion is what we all need to practice to elevate this world. That's so true. She is very loving. Yes, she is. Good morning, Bernadette. Nice to see you here. Welcome. Happy to see you here. I think compassion, like that Ho'oponopono prayer that the Hawaiian people share, when we even share that with people that we feel have wronged us, and as we do that over time, we also do that with ourselves and offer that prayer to Creator. It's very much resonates with the high heart. It did in my experience. Sally says, I saw Annie Bond on video yesterday and asked about why my clairs aren't coming in as I ask every day in heart coherence for them, and what's in my highest good, ... I know we're all seeing an influx of energy or feeling an influx of energy. And as much as that requires us to have boundaries, it also, they're awakening us as gently as they can so we don't, hurt ourselves. Oh, Annie, can you put me in for a safe trip? Absolutely, Paul. Paul, safe trip. Yes, you and your lovely, starts with an L, Lillian. Paul, safe trip. Absolutely. It struck me that perhaps it wasn't in my best and highest good. Yeah, I think I want it all in a heartbeat too, but I have to clear things to make room and let go of other things to make room and give up control that I never really had in the beginning that creates more room. And so he says, I recall thinking it would probably mess with my mind to see things flying around all the time. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But soon enough, hopefully. Hopefully we will. Absolutely. Oh, to make sure I'm not missing anything. So, hug therapy, absolutely. Wolf Girl says to Sally, I feel you. I get impatient for clarity as things aren't always crystal clear. That's so true. That's so true. So I'm going to stop reading the chat for a couple of minutes. I'm going to ask that you take 3 deep breaths. This next breath, make a sound when you exhale. This lets that wandering nerve calm. One more time. I'd like you to picture your feet firmly on the ground. And I take my hands and I move them. As I do meditation, I move my hands to support that chakra. So for instance, right now, I will point these at the earth and I will feel the apex of energy below my feet. A number, maybe 9 feet below my feet. This anchors my spiritual body to beloved Gaia, Medea, Dara, all the names we have for Pachamama, for Earth. Then I will move my hand slightly to my root chakra. I will see the color red, healthy, 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 healthy. Healthy, grounded expressions where I feel stable and secure, here on purpose. Where needs are met. And I'll take my hands up about 7 fingers worth, which is about this much higher, to my sacral chakra. And I will move my hands to support that. And I will think of an orange, that beautiful orange juicy color, in the sacral chakra. And as I do this, I feel my guides and angels and ancestors in a circle around me. And I feel a circle around all of us here together. This is our creative source. I see this chakra as healthy and functioning as we continue to develop. And then about 7 fingers, about this far or higher than that, our solar plexus. It's yellow as a lemon, bright, bright, healthy color. It's this color of will. And we all want to do the things we agreed to do in spirit before we came. We want to fulfill our life plan. And our guides and angels and ancestors want us to as well. They're here to support us. And the circle around us grows. The circle around us grows. It's wonderful because as it grows, its roots reach deep into the earth and as high into the stars as you can imagine. That's how well we are supported. And then I move my hands to my heart chakra, and I include my high heart chakra as well. Beautiful green and pink. I think of foods that support that, and sounds that support that. As our heart chakras are growing daily. Healthy, 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 pink and green, green and pink. This is the bridge that is alive and well between spirit and matter. This is the seat of the soul, right here in the high heart and the heart. Both important and vital to our missions. It is so wonderful that we're all here together and so supported by the circle around us. Connecting briefly to that chakra below my feet, I run my hands like this, and I run the energy from my high heart to the earth. High heart to the earth. And the circle around us grows. And then I move my attention and energy, move my hands to support the throat chakra and the ear chakra as our abilities increase. speak our truths and to hear our spirit teams, to hear and see and feel and share the messages that come through the natural world in this beautiful school that is Earth. I see water, blue, healthy, healthy blue. I think of blue foods. I think of music that supports this chakra. And hertz music to tune it, to help us to hear and to speak more clearly. Soda light, much needed at this time. I have some here before me to share, sharing the energy with the group. And then I run that energy briefly back down to below my feet, up to my throat, deep into the earth, up into my throat and ears. So the channel is clear, making more room. Now let's move our attention, move my hands to support the third eye, clear seeing. This is a very vital skill to have and to hone and to encourage and to support with foods and sounds and colors of purple. As things are not always as they appear, but when we keep this energy running, we have it from the deep in the earth to our third eye, all through that clear channel that is our body. We build trust in this way, trusting in our abilities, relying on our teams and trusting them, knowing that our boundaries are firm, that only that which is heart-centered or higher may come anywhere near us in any realm. And moving our attention to our crown chakras. I always think of this as iridescent, diamondy light. Connection with Creator, with Great Spirit. And I run that energy down to the earth through my channel. And I let that energy from Creator wash down through me into the earth and back. It settles in my heart, forming a bubble of protection around each of us. In the next breath, reaching for that star chakra high above our crown, where the energy spirals down as much as we can handle. More of Source, more of Spirit home where we come from. This is where all my relations is truly felt. We are from the stars, and our circle grows bigger. And I run that energy down through my open channel, through into the earth. Back and forth, back and forth. And while I am in this space, all of us together, I ask for an extra angel to be with every blade of grass, every plant, every tree, every person, every animal of all species, every human being on earth at this time. We're never alone. There are so many angels. All we need to do is ask. And at this time, I will read, we are asking for good prayers for Liz in awe, for Barbara Berkman, for Patricia, for Amanda's mom, Virginia, for Kim's daughter, Aliana, for CJ's cats, Penny and Gracie, for the Philippines, the safe souls there, all souls. Prayers for Marina, for her good health. Prayers for Paul's safe trip. I would add, let's say a prayer for our wonderful dad. What would he call her? Our beloved Terry. So that she can accomplish all the wonderful, loving things that she is doing as she expands our circle. And she's busy working at that. Extra angels to support her in her efforts. And extra angels with every single one of you here. All of us together as a group. So as we pull our circle in, put up healthy boundaries. We ask, of course, all day and every day, any energy that does not belong, leave now. Any energy that has been left along the way, return to your source. Stay grounded. Stay safe. You are loved. You are protected. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And it is so. Do you have anything you would like to add to that? Oh, thank you, Kelly. Teresa says, maybe the spiritual growth of ascension is simply expanding our awareness further out into our chakras so we can feel more of ourselves in connection to each other and the all. Remembering ourselves. Yes, Teresa, I agree completely. Oh, thank you, Carolina. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you. Barbara felt the collective energy. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, thank you, Liz. I'm glad you're here, sweetheart. I'm glad you're here. So this was the maiden meditation. Thank you all for being here. I feel wonderful. Holy cow. I feel absolutely, I can just feel tears in my eyes. I feel so happy. Thank you all very much. I'm going to burn some sweetgrass. I tried different sounds this morning. Everyone back in your bodies, back in your bodies. Everyone grounded and safe and back in your bodies, and extra angels with you throughout this day. Sweetgrass, thanks. There, that way we're all nice and grounded before we go about our business today. Thank you, Jules. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Thank you. Well, what's everyone doing today? Let's see, it is Wednesday. I'm going to do a live at noon. Yes, Jules. Yes. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Kat. That's fantastic. Thank you, J Cat Lady. I appreciate it. Hugs, 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 hugs. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful day today, and I hope to see you at noon. And I think I'm gonna go. First I'm gonna have some tea. And Kelly Healer, she has her energy, insight, and predictions at 1. That's right. I will absolutely be there. Oh, and everyone, it's Mark Athas' birthday today. So be sure and swing by the Spirit Whisperer. And oh, you sent me an email. Oh, thank you, awesomeness. I'll check that out. Thank you, Wolf Girl. Thank you. So everyone have a wonderful day, and I will see you. Let's see, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I'll see you then. J Cat Lady had a kitty cat crawl up on my chest, and she flattened herself out as flat as she could get on me. Oh, as I was meditating. That's fantastic. Cats are such healers with their sound. They're really truly healing us. That's fantastic. Well, thank you, everyone, and I'll see you later. I'm going to end the stream now. Bye.